Welcome to video 2. What are niche embarrassing products? 99% of the population will suffer an embarrassing problem at some time during their lives. These problems are problems that they would rather not talk about, even to the nearest and dearest. Where is the first point of call when these folks are looking for information, treatments, products and cures to their specific problems? If you can't guess, you probably shouldn't be watching this video, but I'm sure you guessed that 99% of these people look online to solve any embarrassing problems that they may have. And just a fact for you here, the latest data basically shows there are nearly 3 billion internet users worldwide. Now this is due to rise excuse me, to over 5 billion people using the internet, connected to the internet by 2020. That's a whole lot of people that are going to be searching for all sorts of things online, and trust me, the scope for the embarrassing problems market is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you should be tapping into it. I tapped into it 6 years ago now, and it makes me an awful lot of money, and I sell embarrassing products to people from people to Australia, the USA, the UK, all the way throughout Europe, South Africa, you name it. My customers are worldwide, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So now is the perfect opportunity to jump on this particular niche, I guess. I suppose the embarrassing problems is a niche in itself, and obviously there are lots of sub-niches in the main umbrella niche, and that's what we're going to be doing throughout this training. We're going to be uncovering particular sub-niches or sub-niches of the big worldwide embarrassing niche. Okay? So let's talk about what constitutes an embarrassing problem. Anything that makes people feel uncomfortable, uneasy, embarrassed, self-conscious or ashamed could be classed as an embarrassing problem. These are issues and problems that people get emotional about and will do absolutely anything to get rid of or cure. And that includes spending money. So, certain examples could be pregnant women. They have 90% of pregnant women get stretch marks. Obviously, they want to get rid of them after the baby's born. Again, looking at women, yeast infections. Guys, spots on the penis, it does happen. People suffer from panic attacks. Lots of people suffer from low sex drive. I myself actually suffer from psoriasis and a sub-niche of psoriasis. I have nail psoriasis, and I buy products to help me get rid of my nail psoriasis. There's also a whole host of people out there that they have a fear of being terrible in bed, and it ruins their sex lives. There are countless women out there who would like to have larger, fuller breasts. Again, a sub-niche of acne here, which is rosacea. People suffer from rosacea, hair loss. I could go on and on here. The list is absolutely endless. So how do we know that these people spend money? Well, if you just think about it, have you or anyone you know, have they ever suffered from acne, being overweight, fear of public speaking, have the terrible breath, does the breath smell like a donkey's hoof? Nail fungus here. There are countless people on a daily basis searching for solutions to their problems, and they would absolutely move heaven and earth to get rid of the problems. There are millions of folk every day like you and me who are suffering from these exact problems, and as I said, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of niches and sub-niches that we can go into. And the good news is these people will do absolutely anything to get rid of these problems, and that includes spending money on information, and it involves them spending money on actual physical products as well. So it's a win-win situation for us. So if we have a look at a quick example here, this is just fictional examples. Let's just look at the sex niche for now. It is a huge, huge, huge market. Now, I actually sell quite a few products, both information-based products and physical products in the sexual health market. And obviously there's, various, sub-niches under the main umbrella of, the sex market. But sex is at the root of more negative emotions than almost anyone could guess. Fear, anxiety, guilt, shame, jealousy, and that's just to name a few. Excuse me. So if you can help people live a more fulfilling sex life, you can do incredibly well for yourself by selling and promoting products online. So let's just, again, this is just purely fictional, and I've called him Mr. X. I didn't have the imagination to call him anything else, so he's just called Mr. X. But basically, he worries that he's going to lose his girlfriend. Mr. X hasn't been able to give her an orgasm. He's so worried about this that it's also affecting his sex drive as well. Okay, so the solution to this problem could be we provide Mr. X with an information-based product, or what is known as an affiliate product, that teaches him step by step how to give his girlfriend earth-shattering orgasms on demand. And the issue to his sex drive solution could be we could sell him, again, another information-based product, or we could recommend a libido-boosting pill that we would then get a commission off if he bought that particular product. And here's just a couple of examples. So this is a particular product, Female Orgasm Blueprint. So that would teach him how to give his girlfriend an orgasm. And here's just an image of Vigor-X, which are one of the world's best-selling male virility supplements, which would help him with his low sex drive. So it's a win-win for Mr. X, because we're giving him the solutions to his problem of not being able to give his girlfriend an orgasm, and we're also helping him with his libido-based problem by providing him with a libido-boosting pill. And it's a win for us because we're getting a commission for him buying those products that we've recommended to him. So, it's a win-win. And just another quick example here, Mrs. Y. Again, you can see how imaginative I am by coming up with these names. And she's just given birth to a beautiful baby girl. She's absolutely delighted. However, one thing's really bothering her, and it's the stretch marks. Now, before she fell pregnant, she was slim. She had a tight stomach, and she was happy with her figure. But as most women do, they get stretch marks when they're pregnant, and nearly every single woman dreads them. Most won't talk about it to the partners, to the friends, to the family, and they're probably the most counterintuitive this, but discussed and feared of the changes of body during pregnancy. 50 to 90% of all pregnant women get stretch marks. So Mrs. Y certainly isn't alone. So that's a whole lot of women wanting to get rid of the dreaded stretch marks. So we then go to one of the affiliate-based markets that we know, and we could, again, sell her an information-based product on how to get rid of stretch marks naturally, using all 100% natural ingredients. Or we could recommend products to her that are like creams and lotions that fight stretch marks. And again, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of niches and sub-niches we can make some serious cash in by selling and promoting solutions to people's embarrassing problems. That's it for this video. Again, it just gives you an idea as to what embarrassing problems are, and I'm sure you can think of at least 10 embarrassing problems you've had yourself that you wanted a solution to. And now in future videos we'll be digging down into what people are actually looking for online at this moment in time, where we can go and start making some cash, build a quick website, start driving traffic to it, and start selling products into these, selling products that are solutions to people's embarrassing problems, and we rake the cash in. Simple as that. Okay, I shall see you in video 3. Speak to you shortly. Take care.